Alien Hominid. Truly one of the best indie games of all time. But have you ever wondered which version is the best? I mean, the game takes back all the way to 2002 with the Flash prototype and all of the other versions, so what version of Alien Hominid is the best? Let's start with the previously mentioned Flash Classic, released on August 7, 2002, and released on Newgrounds using the Flash engine. This is of course one of the best and most popular Flash games like ever. But what does it offer? Well, the whole game is just one level, later to be also adapted into an actual level into the console versions of Alien Hominid. The game features its really crispy and cool art style, and you can do most of the moves you can in the later versions. You can play it to this day and play it on Newgrounds through Ruffle, or download it and play it on an emulator like Ruffle. But besides being a fun novelty and a piece of Newgrounds history, it doesn't offer that much nowadays, besides it's just a little fun time. Alien Hominid on 6th generation consoles is the second one. It's the first ever full release of Alien Hominid, released on the PlayStation 2 and GameCube in 2004, later the original Xbox, and even later the Game Boy Advance. Here we have 16 whole levels full of boss fights, action stuff and special thingies for every level, with the story and premise staying mostly the same. You just go right, shoot enemies and fight bosses, and onto the next level you go. But I'm not really here to describe what Alien Hominid is, rather, well, which version is the best. So these versions are mostly the same, with the exclusions being the Xbox and Game Boy Advance versions. The Xbox version, released in 2005, while of course looking and running the prettiest, it also has Xbox Live features, and that's scoreboards, friends, more scoreboards, even more scoreboards, and even publishing your own PDA levels. We'll get to PDA later. And the Game Boy Advance version of the game is crispified as you expect, but it's still Alien Hominid at its core that we all know and love. And another thing these have in common is the region they were released in. The behemoth struggled to get a publisher, pitching it to over 40 publishers. That's why it's a bit split, we can say. The PS2 version is in both NTCC and PAL regions, so North America, Europe, Australia and some parts of Asia. And in NTCC regions, the game is published by O3 Entertainment, while in Europe they are all published by Zoo Digital Publishing, known for its hits such as the Jelly Belly Ballistic Beans. Yeah, it was one of those publishers. But hey, at least we got a cool Alien Hominid t-shirt with a logo on it. But back to the versions. The GameCube version is only released in NTCC regions, and the Xbox and GBA versions, they are only released in PAL regions. So yeah, it's really split. But now we need to have a bit of a talk about the mini games. Super Soviet Missile Master, I hope I read that right. All You Can Eat, many others, and the biggest one, PDA games. Basically Balbok Theater before Balbok Theater ever existed. It's a bit icky, but it's fun with hundreds of little levels and really charming. And on these console versions you have a level editor. No background music though. Pretty creepy. So yep, this is definitely Alien Hominid as we know it. But is it the best? We'll find out later, I guess. The third is Alien Hominid 360, or HD as some people call it. But now the HD nickname is worthless, cause there's a new version with, well, HD. Now, as you can guess from the name, it was released on the Xbox 360 in 2007 through Xbox Live Arcade, a section of the store to play smaller games, mostly by indie developers like in the case of Alien Hominid. It's now technically published by Microsoft too, so good job guys! This version is definitely... yeah, it's better. Awesome graphics, achievements, all the Xbox Live thingies that the original Xbox didn't have, it's great! And the Xbox 360 controller, some may not agree with me, but this is the controller for Alien Hominid, and I'm not such a fan of the 360 controller either, so wow, again, good job. Though it has one issue, and the main menu. It's the main menu, yeah, Jesus. It's now cluttered with options, and some parts are pretty unclear, and it's just harder and more annoying to navigate than the previous versions, but it's still great. You can also still play this version, even though the store for the 360 shut down. But you can play it because of the Xbox One backwards compatibility, and frequently goes on sales too, which I'm so grateful for. So we have a good contender for the best version of Alien Hominid. But what's next? Next up is Alien Hominid HD. Told you. It's the most modern version of Alien Hominid, also for modern platforms, Steam, Xbox One and Series, Nintendo Switch, and recently came to PlayStation. This version isn't anything that big, just a very accessible version of Alien Hominid with a bit of new assets here and there, like changing the main menu for the billionth time, and some other things. It's just modernized Alien Hominid 360, but honestly, the 360 version just feels a bit better. So it's time. What is the best version of Alien Hominid? The first place is claimed by Alien Hominid 360, yay! Second place is Alien Hominid HD, yay! And the third place goes to the 6th generation version, so good job. I also forgot about the Java version, but I don't care about it at all, and it's my video. Thank you for watching. I can't do videos because of my tiny brain. The audio quality probably sucks. Oh my god, sucks. And if the Behemoth watches this, you guys are amazing. So like and subscribe for no reason, and yeah, bye bye.